Welcome to a spooky Halloween episode. We are watching a John Carpenter movie we haven't seen. What is this movie?
Vampires.
Vampires! Yeah, let's watch that shit. Ooh, a red line. Key Largo, Montego.
Baby, why don't we go?
Largo Entertainment. In association with JVC, I miss the rest. Serious vampires.
Vampires.
Jimmy Woods.
Oh, Jimmy Woods.
I hope you do. Daniel Baldwin. The forgotten Baldwin.
I don't think I am familiar with this Baldwin. Is he peeing?
Mm-hmm.
What an odd way to open a movie.
Yeah.
I know.
We're gritty men driving our RV and our Jeep to go kill some vampires.
He looks like a forgotten Baldwin brother. These guys.
They mean business.
This is exactly what I want from my country music.
Mm-hmm. Just the same thing over and over. Background music from a Discovery Channel auto repair special.
Well, it's getting me in the mood to be like, yeah. Oh, okay, so these are just vampire slayers?
Yeah, I think they're like the people from Twister, except with vampires. Like, he's Bill Paxton. Oh, this is gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah. I kind of hate his jeans.
I don't even have an opinion on jeans, and I hate those jeans.
Like, it's not even scary and I'm scared. These guys mean such serious business.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's too much light in here for a vampire. This is a good idea, though.
It is, because they'd be bursting into flames.
Yeah. Spooky.
He's the round-faced Baldwin. But he's got a little bit of Steven's, like, also.
Yeah. Yeah, like derpiness.
Yeah.
Here we go. Uh-oh. What kind of bullets are they shooting? Ooh.
Hey, Dale, don't let me fucking hanging. What's going on in there?
What? Don't they have crossbows? I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Where are they taking her? What are they gonna do?
Did they put them in, like, a theme park or something? Is this a vampire Jurassic Park?
Oh my god.
Oh, no, they're dragging him out into the light.
Oh, I see. That was cool.
Oh, yeah.
Stake to the heart, then?
That's gotta be to the heart.
Why did that guy put it in his head? Just cuz?
May her soul and the souls of all the people departed with the mercy of God rest in peace. Amen.
Pray for the vampires?
I
Aren't
know.
they, like, from hell?
I thought that was kind of nice of him. I was like, huh, seems...
They are like the Twister crew. Where's Dusty?
Where's Ellen Hunt?
Finger of God. You're loving that orange filter.
It's pretty. Ooh.
I briefed Rome. They're wiring a payment to the Monterey account.
Thanks, Joe.
Also, Cardinal Alba's flying into Santa Fe.
Interesting. So this is a whorehouse?
Yeah. I wonder if they're vampire whores.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh.
Oh, yeah?
Oh. All right.
Snape, you're creeping me out. What's he doing?
I mean, you know what he's doing.
Well, now I do. But at first I was scared.
Ooh.
But he just invited himself. Oh my god.
That's.
Oh,
Whoa!
oh my god.
That was gross.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just going to town. Why aren't people like running away?
Yeah.
They're just like waiting for him to kill him. Those girls.
Yeah, what are they doing?
I know, they're just screaming about it, making out with each other. What? Yeah.
So his whole crew is dead.
Uh-huh.
That sucks.
I didn't see the other Baldwin get killed. There he is.
Did he bite you?
Yep.
Oh, he did other things.
Is he flying?
Oh.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
That yell.
I know. That's the last thing they need.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use this piece of shit to get to the master and to whoever tipped him off.
Jesus. Did you have to call her a piece of shit?
I know.
Groovy. It's a good jacket, though.
I have a hard time complimenting anything about his style.
You're nervous when you're not around.
He has to make sure that they don't become vampires, so he has to stick them all in the heart.
Jesus, he has to cut their heads off, too. I feel bad for whoever finds that. The maid.
Bag full of heads.
Oh, I thought he was putting them in the bed. I was like, he's got a sick sense of humor. Gross.
Gross.
You could bury it a little deeper than that, dude.
Yeah, seems like maybe. He did a lot of work though.
Yeah.
Did a lot of
sleepy.
He did a lot of decapitating.
He's ready to go take a nap.
He's got shit to do. The other bald one is missing him.
Let's go.
This poor girl.
I know. She's dealing with all these new feelings she's never experienced.
She didn't know she was vampire sexual.
Mm-hmm. She's finding hair where there was never hair before. His headshot.
I've authenticated the portrait. It was painted in 1340. The subject's name was Valik, Jan Valik, born in Prague, 1311. He was a priest who turned against the church. Valik was captured. He was tried for heresy and burned at the stake. After his death, there were reports that he was seen walking at night. It was said he killed the living to drink their blood. They opened his grave, and it was found empty.
He's an OG vampire.
It's the first known case of vampirism.
Why is she naked?
That's a good question.
I don't like it. He still didn't say why he took off her clothes.
No, he didn't.
I've always dreamed of this. I mean, ever since I first heard about the Slayers. I wanted to be part
It's
of the
like
team,
it's
you know?
an inappropriate time to be a fanboy.
Did that give you wood?
What?
Huh? You get a little mahogany from that, a little ebony? Come on, tell the truth. I'm just fucking with you, Father. Forget about it.
I don't even understand that.
Could you get me a towel or something, maybe?
It's not like I haven't seen you naked.
Forget.
Get you a towel.
Give her some dignity, Jesus.
He's just the creepest of creeps.
This dude's really just bad. There you go.
Will he be a vampire now too? Ooh, gross.
We just went to go see a doctor, but all he did was suck blood from our necks. Don't go see Dr. Acula.
He just has knives for hands.
Scissors for hands.
Something you want to tell me?
Nothing you want to listen to.
I'm becoming a vampire. No big. That's fun. He's just letting him. Stop, drop, and roll, man. All the colors are really saturated in this movie. It's pretty. Gross. Hold on.
This music.
I know.
Where were you?
It's gonna be all right. I'll take care of you.
Where did this change of heart come from?
I'm telling you, after he got bit, he couldn't have been a shittier person, so he became a better vampire. It's our vampire killing music. Go crang, crang.
Take the woman, Montoya!
What are they doing?
I don't know.
Can you guys help him?
Or try to kill vampires?
Why are they stabbing him in the stomach?
I know, that's what I'm saying. Why stab them anywhere else besides in the heart? When they burst into flame.
I like when they turn into a completely different person with a cut.
Or they turn into a dummy.
Get back in the fucking elevator!
know, what's he doing? He's trying to be better bait?
That's cool.
No, keep that door!
God, this fucking priest is the worst thing I've ever seen.
I mean, they're all the worst things
They
I've
are.
ever seen. This is a bad time for the cable to be shitty. There's just zero recoil to that gun.
Yeah.
Bam, 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 bam!
We're finished. Now we gotta go back.
We're doomed! Let's try again tomorrow. Seems like they should have gotten out of there before the sunset, not like immediately after.
Yeah, but they're the worst vampire killers ever.
They were really good that first one.
I like wires. Is it over?
Alright, well, it's really a vampire now.
What was that Dorito in her
I
mouth?
know. He likes it.
Is that the legendary Baldwin O face?
Is it legendary?
Hello, Jack. I assume you couldn't possibly understand my presence here. After I've given Valik what he wants, you will fulfill our bargain. And I will be transformed into one of his new children.
It's only a flesh wound.
The thing is that I don't want any of them to succeed. I kind of am rooting for the head vampire.
They are my favorite people in this movie. And it's the first time that girl's been happy. La bullshit.
You can't make me!
Audrey, go kill some vampires.
I was gonna... For a second, I thought he was just gonna fuck him on that cross. He can be in the sun a little. Just irritates him. Makes him a little smoky. There's so much sunlight on him right now.
You have to stab in the heart.
The stomach is not where the heart is. Those boards were so protective. Alright. Why do you... Boo.
Why would she want
I
anything to do
know.
with him? She just doesn't have any like energy to fight him
No.
off at this point, and he's
She's
just
like,
a fucking
whatever.
crazy creep.
At least you're not raping me.
Not leaving.
I don't get anyone's motivations.
They don't have any.
Just so we can have a Mexican standoff.
Did you get a little wood?
Mahogany.
Excuse me?
Ebony.
What?
Teak.
Why
Are you
this
possessed by
joke?
demons?
That's the joke they end the movie on. Huh. That was a shitty ass movie.
So bad.
So, that was a movie.
That was a movie.
Let's start with what we like most about the movie, because that'll definitely be the quickest part. What did you like most about it?
That Rampager Ren requested it.
Yeah. Thank you for the request. I liked the girl a little bit. Like, not that I liked her character, but I thought the actress did a good job. Like, I thought she was the only one in the movie
She was
that
entertaining
was even,
to watch.
She was the only one in the movie that acted like she was in a movie.
Yeah.
The rest
Yeah,
of them were
she
just
was-
kind of like reading lines and just acting pissed off.
I liked the idea that the Catholic Church created vampires.
Kind of Da Vinci Code vampire story.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
that's kind of fun.
Dan Brown's vampires.
Yeah. Yeah, that was kind of neat. And I liked that the church like funded a vampire killing army.
I'm all about a good conspiracy theory in a
Yeah,
movie.
that was kind of fun. But they didn't even really focus on that.
Yeah.
Like, it was just barely there, you know?
I thought the villain was cool looking. I thought he had some cool moments.
He had a cool aesthetic to him. I loved every second that the vampires were on screen,
Yeah.
and they were by far the best part of the movie.
The vampires were done well.
The vampires were done
they
really
looked
well.
good. The parts were interesting.
I liked the lore. I liked
Yeah.
when they burst into flames. I liked that they were really hard to kill. Kind of liked that they did like that they buried themselves in the sand
Yeah.
like during the daytime. Like that was cool. If I had to critique them at all, I would say I didn't like that sometimes they were very ferocious and like the most deadly thing on the planet, and then other times they were just like Like they're more like they became zombies occasionally, which I didn't really like.
Yeah.
I didn't like that head vampire was very clearly in the sun that entire last scene. I'm so disappointed in John Carpenter. Like, I was excited when I was like, oh, great, John Carpenter's vampires. What does he do with vampires? I bet it's phenomenal.
I think a lot of people thought that. The human characters
were
were
intolerable.
Yeah, like-
I hated them so much.
James Woods didn't seem like he wanted to be there at all. Like, it felt like
he was like,
forced
not
to
only
be
was
there.
his character terrible,
Yeah, but he was
he
terrible.
was terrible in it. He like acted terrible. I didn't buy him as a badass at all. No. I could have beat him up. And I hated the fact that she was a prostitute, and so that like excused them being so awful to her.
That was terrible.
It was terrible.
Yeah.
James Woods' whole character was that he was an homophobic asshole sadist.
Who had no redeeming moments.
No.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't even feel bad for him when he was telling, like, his backstory, like, about having to kill his dad. Like, you would kill your dad, you monster.
Yeah. Seems like something you would do.
Yeah.
And Father Mitch Hedberg was just a terrible character.
He was awful. I didn't believe him as a wimp, and I didn't believe him as a badass. But
nobody was cast right. Nobody was written well.
To top it off, though, like, the movie itself was boring.
It was so boring.
It was so boring. Like,
there are clear moments in there where if we like look back at the footage, you'll see me nodding off because I was like falling asleep.
I couldn't even contain my yawns at the end. Yeah. I saw in the beginning that it was based off of a book. It was probably a good book. Like, there seemed to be like a lot of lore around it. And I get that he's supposed to be an anti-hero, but
it just felt so mean-spirited in a lot of ways. And like
so mean-spirited. Nobody was having a good time. Like, there wasn't any chemistry between any of the actors at all. It was just really bad.
Yeah.
In a not fun way.
Why make a movie that has that much potential? Like, I think that's why it bothers me so much.
There were
is
cool
because
elements.
not even the cool elements, but like just potential going into it. It's like John Carpenter's vampires.
Like, yeah, let's do it.
I was genuinely excited when the movie started, when I'm like, oh, it's going to be a crew of vampire killers. I thought we were going to like get some of the crew like, I thought it was going to be more fun movie.
Yeah, fun.
And then they die in the first 5 minutes and it's
be
just
like Twister.
Oh. Yeah, all of the colorful characters died in the first 5 minutes and you're left with James Woods and the forgotten Baldwin. I'm sorry to beat up so much on James Woods, but he sucked in this.
He sucked.
It was a bad time.
It was a bad time. It was a bad time.
Yeah, it was a bad time.
It was gory, but it wasn't scary.
It was this, like, I can see the quote on the front, hip and scary and witty, which it was not. They had hips.
They had hips.
That's all the movie was. Like, go get this vampire and beat up this whore.
Yep.
So do you think this would be a good candidate for a remake? Or do you think it's just leave it? I think it could.
Sure.
What did you guys think of this movie?
Tell us.
Yeah, I'm really interested actually to hear what other people think because I don't know. Is this a beloved movie?
Convince me that it's good.
Yeah. Or agree with us that it's awful.
The worst.
Yeah.
The worst thing you've ever seen.
And we'll have fun in the comments below. But thank you for watching.
Thanks for watching. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. Thank you, Rampager. Stay tuned next month for new movies.
Woo!
We have a vampire cat. She has come to drink our blood and also to cuddle.